Example 6. Application Scene Control. The subject of this video is the activation and use of scene control functions in the new actuators. We discuss them as part of the e-learning modules on solar protection, as there is more to consider here than with the other actuators. Basically, however, the 8-bit scene configuration of all actuators of the N53X to N55X series is identical. You can use what you have learned here immediately with the other devices in this series. Now to our topic. The solar protection should be positioned exactly for certain occasions via various scenes stored in the actuator. How is this done, and what requirements must be fulfilled? The scene control function of the solar protection actuator is available as data point type 18.001 to 19.001 with 8-bit objects, as well as with 1-bit scene objects according to data point type 1.022. The scene objects are enabled for each channel of the actuator on the page Functions, Objects. Let's start with the 1-bit scenes. The 1-bit variant is available for compatibility reasons with older actuators. Earlier sunshade actuators only had the 1-bit preferred position control. If such actuators are exchanged for the new sunshade actuators, the existing preferred position control can be adopted, and we are more flexible in the combination with 1-bit central commands. 1 or 2 1-bit scene objects are possible on each channel, whereby up to 4 scenes can be controlled. They are initially independent of the other channels, but can also be controlled together using the same group addresses. For the 8-bit scenes, there can be up to 8 different channels, which can be freely defined in the range from 1 to 64. Since 1 object per channel is also created here, they can also be used independently or grouped via the same group address. Both scene types have several setting options in common. Therefore, I will only show it here using the example of the 1-bit scenes. A. Adjustment of fixed position for blind height and slats, so that they cannot be changed and can only be recalled. B. Scene position can be set by the user. Users can, for example, store new scene values by long keystrokes on a push-button sensor. The 1-bit scene uses a second object with a second group address for this purpose. The 8-bit scene is stored by sending the scene number plus 128 to the actuator. In modern application programs for touch sensors, you do not have to calculate, but simply select whether to save a scene by using a long keystroke additionally to recalling it by a short one. C is a combination of A and B. A predefined position can be entered, which is then immediately available after the download. Nevertheless, the user has the option of reteaching the scenes. In this case, however, previously taught-in scenes must be overwritten when the application is downloaded again. To do this, release the Delete Taught-in Position Value parameter. This parameter can generally be used to delete new scenes defined by the user even without predefined values. Now to the special feature for solar protection actuators mentioned at the beginning. Scene values, stored as a percentage, represent travel and adjustment times internally in the actuator. If, for example, you have a blind travel time of 20 seconds from top to bottom and vice versa, 50% height means exactly 10 seconds travel measured from the upper or lower end position. As we already know from example 2, end position detection, the solar protection actuator can determine its own travel times when end position detection is enabled by determining when the motor stops due to its internal end position detection and when there is no more current flowing. In order for scenes to be activated, the actuator must know the end positions and its travel timers must have been set to 0 once in each of these end positions. Therefore, after each application download, it first performs the necessary reference runs, even after a partial download. These reference runs are always carried out by receiving 1-bit drive or 8-bit leveling telegrams. This is done automatically. The scenes are then active only after a successful reference run and can be retrieved or stored. It should also be mentioned that reference runs must also take place for manually entered travel times, but in this case it is sufficient to approach the end stop in only one direction because there is no actual feedback. In order to precisely position the slats in scenes, it is necessary to determine their adjustment times as accurately as possible and to enter them in the parameter fields provided for this purpose. Even better positioning accuracy is achieved by displaying and editing the extended configuration of the travel timer. Here are 3 self-explanatory parameters: the mechanically induced turning dead time, the startup delay during closing, and the stopping time of the motor after opening the relay. Information on this must be obtained from the motor manufacturer or the manufacturer of the whole solar protection system. Finally, I would like to point out that the scenes always represent a manual control. So they discard an active automatic mode, but are in turn deactivated by overrides. As soon as no overrides are switched off, the last scene that was activated can be restored if the setting Behavior in case of deactivated override updated value is set accordingly. We are now at the end of the module Scene Control for Solar Protection Actuators. Many thanks for watching. You now know how to correctly configure scenes, where the difference between 1-bit and 8-bit scenes lies, and what to pay attention to when calibrating. The next application example deals with 1-button manual operation. Stay tuned.